Okay. I've been working on my roof vent fan. I got a replacement one, and I didn't like the switch that it came with. It was simply an on-off switch with an open and close, and when you hit open or close, the fan would come on. But if you had the fan in the on position, the open and close wouldn't work. You had to turn the fan off and then open or close the lid, and but at the same time, then the fan right there, that white fan right there, would come on when you were open and close it. But if you had it on and tried to open and close it, it wouldn't work. So for I bought a 7-pin switch. I bought a on-off switch, and I bought a rotary switch to control the fan. This switch is also a reversing switch. Okay, so first let me show you. This is what they call a momentary rocker switch. Closes the lid, and you hold it, and it opens the lid. Okay, and you'll notice the fan is not on. Okay, now this switch, and I made this cover for it, which will mount into a box, and I've got some space down here for something else. This was kind of my first my first attempt at making a cover, but it came out pretty good. Okay, so what this is going to allow me to do is reverse the fan. You know, I guess it would be blow in or blow out, blow out, blow in, okay, or off. Okay, so you'll notice when I turn on the switch, the light comes on. Okay, so when I turn the switch on, forward or off, and then reverse, you know, the fan doesn't come on. Okay, so you have to turn the rotary switch first. Okay, and I don't know if you can hear the fan or not. But I can slow it down, and it's very quiet, but it's still spinning. Or I can go in full mode, and I know you can hear that. All right, so somewhere around medium, you don't really hear the fan spinning. Okay, now on my switch right here, the black switch, I turn the fan off. You see which way it's spinning. Okay, now I'm going in the opposite direction. So I've turned my $29 fan into a variable speed fan, and I can control it with the knob. Okay, let's see if I can get it going. You don't want to run the motor too slow, you'll burn it up. But you see which way it's going. It's going in that direction. I'm going to stop it, and now it's going the other direction. And it's just, there we go. Alright, and when you stop it, and go in the other direction. So you can use it to, you know, blow air in or suck air out of your RV. All right. So for a fan, for a $30 fan, a $6 switch, a $3 switch, and a $7 switch. So for less than what? I don't know, less than 50 bucks, I've got a reversing roof vent situation, okay? That I can control the speeds of the fan. I can go up and down. And there you go. I mean, I could actually buy a, like a rain sensor. And if it sensed, you know, if it got wet or whatever, I could actually have it close this also. I may look into that, you know, but when you push this switch up, then it comes up, it opens up. All right, well, there you go. So now that I have it all worked out on my bench here, or my chair, I can now take it and install it, and I have all my switches and everything ready to go. You know, wiring this stuff is very simple. You know, you've got a 6-pin, switch. Turn this off. Plug this. I'm just gonna go over the wiring just real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna show you that see, I've got my oops. I've got my battery there. I've got a you know, positive and negative. And the way these reversing switches work, basically, it's just like your awning switch. You know, you have a crossover. So you got your hots, top left, bottom right. Same thing with your negative. Bottom left, top right, whatever. Just, you know, the opposite. So hot and negative at the top and reverse them at the bottom. Your motor's in the middle. And when you push it down, it goes down. When you push it up, it goes up. Okay. So it's not that difficult. And then what I did was I came off of my hot right here and my negative, and I came over to my switch, and here's my switch wires. Okay. And basically the switch here is the same exact switch as the this one right here, except this one's what they call a momentary. When you push it, it works, but then when you let go, it goes back to off. Okay, same thing with the other way, off, boom. Okay, whereas these kind of rocker switches, these are not what they call a momentary switch. When you click it, it stays in whatever direction, you know, or wherever you go. So that's forward, and that's reverse, and that's off. Okay, and then of course our knob controls our speed. All right, that's all I got today. So, oops.